Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am overjoyed to be documenting the many adventures of Andrew Dickinger, Shepard Tooms, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our boys' investigation had left them with too many unanswered questions. But thanks to a mysterious letter claiming to be written by Baroness Collins herself, they now have no choice but to travel down into the mines and attempt to question Collins directly. Will this descent prove fruitful, or is someone leading them into a trap? Let's find out.
Well, Daniel, turn you back on.
Yes, we had to clear out some of the jelly from that harebrained scheme we put together to get all the way down here.
Yeah, but the area we just walked through, man, that was really depressing.
It was awfully depressing. Those people are living in quite squalor.
I think squalor's the best way to describe
Pretty high
it.
gothic squalor.
There was a surprising amount of blood on the walls. Did you see that?
Oh, yes.
I feel like they just never bothered to clean. They're like, it's happened once, it's happened twice. Just let it keep happening. Eventually the wall will be red.
Will be red, and then at that point, no more cleanup.
From what I remember from this culture, you don't wash the blood away though, because that marks it as your spot. Like that's your blood.
Really?
That's your blood.
That's
patch.
a real disturbing way to mark one's territory.
By the way, that's canon, folks. Like that's the thing that happens on this planet.
Wait. So what happens when the blood is intermixed and no one can tell where the blood starts and stops anymore?
Well, people fight over that.
It might be the originator of why there's so much blood on the walls.
All right, so we're going to move on past this place.
Just somebody beating another person, being like, oh yes, that is in fact your blood.
Sorry
about that.
I was surprised at how many back alley muggings we crossed by, but it was one or two, maybe it's a bad area, but it was like every other street.
So many muggings. I mean, we mugged a few people, but that's because they mugged us first. You got to get them back.
Reiterate mugging, I mean. You got to just retaliate sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah, it was boring though. We didn't record it.
Yeah, we didn't record any of this. I know your recording equipment, again, strange that you record these secret missions. Also, I'm sad that we missed out on that harebrained adventure we put together just to get down here. I mean, the fact that we had to switch so many mustaches was quite hilarious.
Also, I'm disturbed by the fact that you have that many mustaches.
Well, of course.
Hidden inside your robes.
As you know, I am a consulting assassin. One must sneak into the high gothic community, and they often appreciate a good mustache.
I just wasn't 100% sure why you gave me a mustache. Servo Skull's not necessarily no. I mean, I guess for me to look at in the trench coat, you couldn't tell that I was just
very
a skull.
true. I mean, you think a lot of people, you were all mocking me, people are going to think that's definitely not a real person in that trench coat, but it worked most of the time.
Honestly, I was surprised until that one guy, that second guy we mugged, ended up he was totally turned back, and you were a different person.
That's true. And also, big surprise, you see grappling hook arms every now and then, but grappling hook legs, that guy was crazy.
I mean, he definitely had some stories.
That guy definitely, because who could even afford grappling hook legs
That's
out
what I'm
here?
saying.
Yeah,
Very inefficient use of grappling hooks.
You're assuming that he purchased the blood. Probably not purchased.
Well, I just mean that, who attached them even? I guess they weren't attached.
And here's the thing, who puts one grappling hook leg on and says, you know what, I'm going to need two? You're only going in one direction when you grappling hook. Why do you need two legs?
A person that's had the experience to know they need to.
In case that first one falls through? Man, there's so much to learn from this man.
Well,
this is a nightmare planet, but let's stop worrying about the humans.
Yes, there's a sign coming up here. I'm curious what this says here. Daniel, what is this?
Well, it looks like it's pretty worn away, but if I turn my lights on here, this is the spot. This is the Shatters. It's saying that it's trespassing is not allowed. Order of the. It's just we're not allowed in here. This is heavy radiation in this area, and also there's no good things to mine in there anymore. It's where all the mutants live.
I would definitely agree that signs like this, hinting at heavy radiation, not being allowed, are definitely the signs we want to skip over and not get into the details about.
So we're going in, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All
Well,
right.
I felt like we should skip over that and talk more about the adventures that we did record.
Oh, of course. We've got to regale about that guy with an umbrella head. My goodness. Oh, there seems to be more people ahead. Maybe we could talk about this later.
Yes. It looks like there used to be guards here, but there aren't anymore. But no, there are definitely people if we go inside. Like my scanners are definitely picking up life forms. I don't know if they're actually in there.
Now, I know we kind of briefly looked at that sign, but what kind of people do we expect to find here? In
Well,
the
he just said
shadows?
mutants.
Mutants.
Oh,
is
yes,
where the
but I mean
mutants
like
are.
friendly mutants?
Well, if you recall that they were about to launch a big attack on the Shatters to wipe out all of the hostile mutants. But when we came here a couple years back, there were friendly mutants. They were
hold on,
not
hold
in
on.
the Shatters,
There
though.
was also an army of not friendly mutants.
My goodness.
There were also bad mutants.
I mean-
so what I'm going to say is probably there's good and bad mutants in here. There's at least bad mutants in here.
We're going. It's like going to the sewers of that, that old data slate Futurama, where all the actual nice people. I'm sure it'll be like that.
I mean, most of the mutants were nice in that old data slate Futurama.
They were.
Yeah.
So there's a chance we might meet cartoon mutants down there, but chances are more likely murderous bad mutants.
One of those.
Perfect. All right. Well, I guess we should potentially maybe stealth our way in a little bit. What do you think, Daniel?
I could turn off my lights. Yeah, we can do
Yes,
this.
I think that's a good step one.
I'm going to turn on my night vision.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and follow behind you.
Okay.
And Daniel's little robot claw is holding onto his cape.
Ooh, adorable. Now, as we go into these shatters, shatters, did I say that correctly?
The Shatters, yes. It's all the, most of the mining in here has been, they got rid of all the actual material, so it's just a bunch of ruins in here.
Oh.
And also, to be honest, they also exposed some things that they shouldn't have, and that's why there's, extra radiation in here.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't be here for very long, but as we sneak in here, let me try to use a little bit of my stealthy tactics to help us sneak around. Let me see here. I've got pretty good stealth, actually.
Would my optical mechadendrite include a Geiger counter?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Now, to be clear, you are a tech priest of Mars?
Well, I mean, the equipment I have is definitely from there.
Interesting. That seemed like a non-answer, but I'll leave it at that.
We're supposed to trust each other now, right?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. We're trusting each other.
Yes.
That seemed very suspicious. All right, I'm going to try to stealth our way in here.
Can
And-
I assist?
You can. And the stealth check is going to be opposed to something. So I'm not going to tell you what so just make your check and tell me how many degrees of success you get. Or failure.
Well, my question is, can I use my tech use as my assistance to him with the night vision?
There's something terribly wrong with the robot's joints. He seems to be malfunctioning.
That seems like it might be pushing it a little far.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I like the idea of you're pointing somewhere and I can't see where you're pointing. Like, no, these shadows.
I did plant the seed, Daniel. I planted the seed.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can. How do I do with my agility
Holy
check?
shit! I
Ooh.
actually passed.
Oh, I didn't. So this helps.
So Andrew, you're making a stealth check?
Yeah, and I had a -10 because I don't have any training in it, but I needed a 31 and I rolled a 21, so I actually passed.
Hot damn! There we go.
Okay, so 1 degree of success?
One-
Or is
no,
that a degree of... No, it's
Zero.
just a success.
Just
okay.
a success.
Okay.
And I failed.
By how much?
Oh, does that really matter? No, actually, not even a full degree.
Okay, so just a standard failure.
I needed a 65,
and you had a standard
and
success.
I got a 73.
So they cancel each other out.
Wee!
I mean, here's the problem. The people looking for you got just 1 degree of success. So that you're... Either way, you're
So this
you're
is Jay's
noticed.
fault. All right. I'm glad we established
Okay, sure.
Who's that? Who is that fellow?
Jay's gone now,
Oh.
Andrew, remember?
Who is that?
He is.
He's this other guy. Don't worry about it.
Sounds boring.
You replaced him.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Actually, he's kind of a replacement of a replacement.
What?
All right. While you guys are having that conversation, you just hear, "Leave now."
Oh.
And emerging from the shadows, you only really see them because one of them has a couple of red glowing like orbs just like growing out of its head.
So
are 4 bizarre looking mutants.
So I'm going to whisper, Tooms.
Yes.
Should I just like turn all the floodlights on now?
Like blinding them?
I mean, they know we're here. Is there a point for me to not have? You
Well,
can't
yes,
see.
we might surprise the the mutants, and they might do something rash. Let me see if I can potentially calm them down. They might be allies, you know.
All right. You see the 4 of them all cock shotguns.
All right, less chances that they are allies, but if you just give me one moment here. Hello, fellow lovers of dark caverns and canyons. My name is Shepard Tooms, consulting assassin. I wanted to see if,
Your kind is not welcome here.
Well, I feel like we've just met each other. I think that we could learn to appreciate one another for our own differences and similarities.
Looking at these guys, by the way, it's still very dark because not all the lights have been turned on. But like I mentioned, there's just like sort of a pulsing glow coming out of one of these guys' heads.
Can we kind of see
Yes,
the other guys?
Yeah, so you see sort of their silhouettes. They mostly look relatively human. One of them has one huge arm and one smaller arm. One of them has 3 arms. They seem to have weird arm situations. And
Pretty par for the mutant course.
yeah, and one of them is very small because he's lower to the ground.
Wait, how small?
He's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, I was hoping you'd be like, he's sticking out of some guy's pocket. Like,
No,
yeah,
no,
get
not-
out of here.
Well, if one of those guys exists, we don't see them yet.
I was definitely hoping for a different reference, and like one of the guys suddenly looks like his eyes rolls back into his head, and then the little guy comes out of his stomach.
Yeah, get out of here.
He says, "Open your mind."
So we've got a couple of mutants with a lot of different arm
There
situations.
are 4 of them, 4 mutants.
4 mutants.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try.
And also, this is the thing that you notice now that their shotguns are out and like they are just literally pointing at you. They all have broken chains hanging off of their shotguns.
It's almost as if.
They belong to the broken chains.
Well, I'm gonna try to use charm.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a fail. Man, I'm good at both of these things. Stealth and charm are my highest stats.
You
and
know,
I
you say
horribly
that.
failed at both.
You say that, but like I feel like we're hitting a trend here.
My last highest stat is dodge, and I hope whenever I need that, it will come through for me.
Well, because you did bad at stealth and bad at your charm, you may need to use
So
dodge.
because I did that so bad, I want it to be basically we're talking, and I see the smaller the smaller one. And you, sir, how are you doing today? And I kind of like tousle his hair.
All right. You have 2 seconds to leave.
Well, that seems
Time's up.
Damn it.
Roll initiative.
so quick-witted. I had such an immediate retort for that.
So I'm gonna flip. Turn on my lights
Okay.
as we're rolling initiative, and I signal Daniel to turn on his light as well.
Makes sense.
All right. Ooh, terrible. That is a 6.
I got an 8.
That's pretty good. It's higher than 6, that's for sure.
So Tooms, so you are in like right next to these guys with shotguns, like touching one of them on the head?
Yes, unfortunately. Well, it seems... Wait, am I going first?
No. I just wanted to check our positions.
Yeah. I just want to know where you're going to die. Yes, I was tousling one of their hair, and now I have stepped back a little bit when I saw that they did not take it very well.
All right. They would go before you guys, but flipping on the floodlights, I'm giving them -1 to their initiative because they're surprised on that. So that's just enough for Andrew to go first. But then the 4
Maybe
of
they
them
think
will
we're
go.
angels.
This isn't an Anakin Skywalker situation.
Who?
Data slate.
Fair enough.
Fastest plug data slate ever. Don't need to mention any further. All right.
People know.
So I'm gonna take an aim
Okay.
And I'm assuming we're at point blank.
You could not be at point blank if you don't want to be, but
It does give me a significant bonus. Though,
okay,
that's the
cool.
thing.
It gives them a significant bonus, though, is also the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is short enough cave they
Yeah.
could just move and then be at point
Okay,
blank.
yeah.
Those shotguns are rather dangerous.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna open fire with my bolt gun, and I'm gonna use a fate point to re-roll that.
Oh, boy.
Because turns out a 97's not a good roll.
It would really be a shame if the grand adventures of this that I've been recording are
four
just
shotgun
ends with like 4 dudes in a mine, just like the Inquisition. Okay, we're gonna go out in the middle of the night. We're gonna investigate this, and then the next day the royals are like, "Whatever happened to those 2 guys? I don't
They
know."
got shot in a cave.
For semi-auto, it's every 2 degrees, correct?
Yes.
So I have 1 full bonus degree. It's 20 above what I needed.
Okay, so you hit. You hit 2 of them then.
So I hit with 2 bullets.
Yes.
All right. So let's see if the first one does enough damage.
Okay.
That is a Righteous Fury.
Well, that's convenient.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So that first shot dealt 22 damage with 4 pen.
My goodness.
Okay, to what part of the body?
Yeah, it to the chest.
Pieces of the target's body fly in all directions as he is torn into bloody goblets.
Oh boy.
If the target is carrying any ammunition, it explodes, inflicting a 1d10 plus 5 impact damage to a randomly determined hit location upon each target within
Damn it. Our greatest enemy, always.
5 meters. So everybody takes 7 impact damage to the
Jesus. Don't be the head, please.
chest.
Okay. 7, you said?
Yeah, 7 impact damage to the chest.
That's not actually enough to hurt me.
Excellent. Not enough to hurt me either.
All right. I actually don't know if it's enough to hurt these mutants. No, it's enough to do 1 damage to the
Oh,
mutants.
excellent.
All right,
Yeah.
so then my second shot lands because it killed the first target with the first shot.
Yes.
That's 10 damage with 4 pen.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Righteous Furies certainly go a long way.
Yes. Turns out I was really surprised by that first guy.
Oh! Just exploded a guy.
Well, because I knew somewhat what they look like because I have night vision and everything, but until the lights are on and you see the full majesty of their mutation, then it's just like, kill it with fire.
Damn, you just no-scoped that guy. Instant reaction.
360 no scope.
Jesus.
All right. The 3 of them, 2 of them aim shotguns at Tooms, and one of them, we'll do those 2 that are shooting Tooms first.
Oh, come on.
Come on, we're all just trying to have a good time. What are you talking about?
Totally did not.
I didn't even shoot them yet.
Totally did not just blow up one of their friends.
I know.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we're assuming they're friends. They could not be friends.
They could be like, thank God, now I will be king.
Oh, they killed Jerry. Well, I guess, we can be friends with them now because Jerry was an asshole.
They've
Okay.
got weird rules down here. You keep what you kill.
Yeah, another day to slate.
Okay, hit you in the chest.
Okay, well, I will try.
Try to dodge first.
I will try to
and then
dodge.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I've
Yeah.
only failed all of my rolls so far since we've been in this cavern.
There's this disease. It's called foot and mouth.
Oh,
Foot
it
and
seems
mouth.
it will continue. Oh man, he's hit me with a point blank shotgun, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, that is bad. That was real bad.
What do you need?
I need a 65, and I haven't rolled.
You fucking suck.
Yeah, I'm rolling pretty bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
keep in mind it's a scatter weapon, so at point blank it's plus 10 to hit and plus 3 damage.
You need to dodge it.
I think I need to dodge this shotgun.
You need to dodge at least one of them. You can't suffer
that's
both.
True. That's true. I will use a fate point. Much better. There we go. 41. So I pass. I dodge it. Yeah.
All right. And then the other one's going to try to shoot at
Well,
you.
when he dodges, sorry, he goes, hi-ho! That's what he says when he dodges.
Okay. That would have missed you if you weren't at point blank range. But
Oh,
the point blank
son of
makes
a-
it so you.
Well, there we go.
That's
well,
what you get for patting
I-
mutants on the head.
I stopped at least one of them. Hi-ho! Oh, no! Right to the chest.
You take 11 to the chest.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, I've lost 4 wounds. That certainly hurt. I'm down to 7. That is not good. I do not have many wounds.
And the third mutant is going to drop his shotgun and rush at you, Andrew, with his big, as you're looking at his gigantic arm, he looks like he's just going to start trying to pummel you instead.
Oh, man.
His
These two people shot me with shotguns and you get a fist? My goodness.
Apparently, that was his best friend that I just heard.
Apparently. He's getting personal with you.
he rolled an 88. You're fine.
It jammed.
He punches my now reinforced skin, and it just like breaks part of his hand. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You had a gun.
It doesn't break. I mean, he might get a little bit bloody, but it doesn't break his hand. He's got a huge.
He's a mutant. It can break part of his hand, and there's like 80 other parts left.
I guess you're right.
That's a lot of parts. It's a big hand.
It is a big hand. I should
fair
make
enough.
it clear that. Yeah.
It'd be amazing if his mutant power was to have like pillow hands.
Yeah.
So like they look big, but they just hit you and they're nice and soft.
Yeah,
Makes a
there's
squeak every time it hits you.
there's little guy, big hand, and glowy face, and then you killed the other guy.
Oh, what was his name?
Well, I never really described him. He was kind of boring.
he was hype man.
Yeah.
He was hype man.
It was
Mutant.
just Pete.
Just Pete.
You had big hand. You had little guy. You had
Didn't have a
Chloe,
name.
and
Just
Pete.
went by Pete.
What would you like to do, Mr. Tooms?
I would like to shoot some people. So you haven't seen any weapons on Shepard Tooms just yet. After he reels back from getting shot point blank with a shotgun, he very action-y Data Slate style drops his hands to his side, and out of his sleeve slide two small, compact hotshot last pistols.
Ooh.
So these are actually designed to be compact. They actually have the compact special ability, so you can hide them and conceal them. You know,
Perfect for an assassin.
for an assassin, consulting assassin. Also has a custom grip because I use them all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Custom grip, very good thing to get on a weapon.
Oh yes. Makes me more accurate, so I could potentially pass one thing that I do here in this cavern.
You know, I keep mentioning this disease. It's called foot in mouth. You can stop, leading yourself up for failure.
Never. But so which one of them was injured by Andrew's shot?
Glowy face.
Glowy face, perfect. Also pretty. I mean, he's kind of asking for a shot right to the face because I have Precision Killer, which allows me to do called shot at no penalties. Shepard Tooms is also a 2-weapon master, which means he also gets no penalty for using 2 weapons. Okay. So I can put me 2 shots wherever I want. But who knows what I'll roll.
In the giant glowing face,
Yes,
maybe?
in the giant glowing face.
Yeah.
Based on how well you popped that previous one, I'm wondering if I should do 2. Yeah, fuck it. It'll be fun. So I put one hotshot last pistol in the face of the one that you shot, the glowy one. The glowy one's right next to me, right?
Yeah, the 2 that shotgunned you are right next to
Glowy
me.
face and little dude are
One
right
in
next to
glowy
you.
face and little dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, little one. I do enjoy your hair.
Don't patronize him. It's just going to get even more mad.
Oh man, I'm gonna get so Is that why he shot me with the shotgun?
What do you think?
Look, he has such soft hair. Here we go. So 2 hotshot las pistols, both in their faces. First one, with a custom grip, it gives me +5. Point blank gives me a +30, if I remember correctly.
It's +30, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have a +5 for my custom grip, so normally I would need a 53, so a 83, right?
Seems like you might hit this guy.
Might hit this guy. Glowy face. Oh yeah, that's a 20.
Well, he's got to try to dodge
What?
first.
No, come on.
And because he, for some reason, forgot to dodge on the first one.
Oh.
But
Damn it! Getting a lot of poor luck over here.
he does dodge that.
Damn it!
I apologize. I'm not trying to screw you over, Tubes. I just maybe
What
maybe
probably
forgot to
happened
dodge
was
the first
he
shotgun
took
blast.
out his gun so cool-like and was really enjoying the moment that the guy was like, oh, I'm going to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
It's cool. You can give me all the credit.
All right, well, then my second shot will surely land on the other fellow. That's a 48.
Okay, well, see if he could dodge. You maybe should have shot 2 at one guy so he uses up
It
the
makes a
dodge.
lot more sense when you point it out like that, Daniel.
He rolled a 97, so he doesn't dodge.
Yes! Here we go, my moment.
What is the damage of a hotshot
Yes.
pistol?
Now, it's not incredible. It's 1d10 plus 4, which is pretty good.
but it's got pen.
But it's pen 7.
Yeah.
Because it's hot shot.
'Cause it's step
So hot.
towards being
Ooh, that's a
hot.
9. Short, pretty short. So that's actually a 13 pen 7 energy damage
to the face.
to the face. Most important.
The attack cooks the target's face, melting his features and damaging his eyes.
Oh no.
The target is now suffering 3 levels of fatigue and
God, he's
is
still
blinded
alive.
for 7 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
It also permanently reduces his fellowship and perception by 3 points.
Oh god. This is horrific.
You burnt his face off.
And he can't make friends easier anymore.
Well, because his face is all gross.
That's so terrible.
It's okay. Mutants don't mind that as much, so you know you'll be okay.
We're also assuming that he can't just like grow the face back.
Now I
assuming
feel
he
really
lives.
bad about this.
You're an assassin.
Yes, I know, but usually they die right away when I shoot them. He's still alive. This is terrible.
Okay.
So you've never seen suffering before.
No, of course not.
Only-
They usually just, they fall asleep.
It's
when I
very
shoot
black
them.
or white, life or death. There's no in between for
Yes,
you.
well, I have a sniper rifle. I shoot them from range, or I get up close and they go to sleep.
Wow, it was a mistake joining the Inquisition. I mean, I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. That is a mistake. You shouldn't be here.
Now, to be fair, when I do use my bow tie, there's quite a bit of struggle, but this is pretty gross.
But you're probably strangling them from behind, which means you don't even see their face while you're doing it.
I mean, that's also true, but...
Hey, Andrew, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna bring out my totally not Thunderhammer.
Okay. It's not a Thunderhammer.
It's not a Thunderhammer.
It's a... What is
It's
it
a-
called?
It's a super enhanced shock maul.
Shock Maul. That's what it's called. I forgot. I just, I feel like I've been hanging out with people that had Thunderhammers recently. I wasn't, but it just feels like I was.
I mean, I just took it apart and then made it into something I could actually, lift off the ground.
Now I'm
which
just
I feel is
imagining
important.
that there's some sort of, Council of Daniels somewhere of, all different servo skulls and
Nephilim and
Nephilim just all hanging out. Council of Daniels!
They all just sit down for a drink after their jobs. They're just like, these fucking guys.
These
I mean,
idiots.
They can't handle it anymore.
2 of them always seem very similar, though.
Oh, man, can't wait till we head to the Council of Daniels. That's going to be great.
All right, well, I mean, I'm going to swing at this guy's face. I am aiming for his face because I also have Precision Killer. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that definitely hits by a large margin.
Well,
is he going to try and dodge?
Yeah, he is.
He probably should.
He does.
All right, well, that's it for me.
You dodged him. He dodged you. That's just how it works.
Well,
very
no,
exciting.
Let's be clear. I didn't dodge him. He super fucking failed.
This is true. He just failed.
He
his
just
attack.
punched you lightly.
Big arm failed. He just tried to give me a hug. His arm doesn't always listen to him.
Well, Big Arm just rolled a 92.
He's trying to hug me. It's real uncomfortable.
And
Man,
now,
this guy.
Mixed feelings here. Guy's face gets burned off. Another guy explodes, and this guy's trying to hug me. I don't know what's going on here.
okay,
You vaporized that one guy.
Glowy Head is going to blast at you once again with his point blank shotgun.
Oh, no.
Is that enough? Oh yeah, no, you're a point blank. That's enough.
Oh, damn it. This point blank is really giving me some trouble. Time to dodge. 66, you son of a bitch. I needed a 65.
Okay, you take. It's once again to the chest.
Oh, that's good.
15.
Oh, shit. That's exactly one more than I'm in critical damage. I've taken 1 point of critical damage.
Okay, cool.
That
Let's
hurt
look at
me
the table.
Quite a, oh my god.
The table applies to everyone in the universe.
No.
That is
Usually such a good assassin.
Is this the end of Shepard Tooms?
no 1 point of critical damage is fine. But I mean,
Yes, it'll just cook my face and mean people don't like me.
You know,
that
it's
was like 6 critical damage.
Oh, all right, we're so far away from that.
It's a very good thing that you, totally fucking blinded that first guy.
Yes, maybe, who knows?
A blow to the target's body steals the breath from his lungs. The target can only take a half action on his next turn.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And little guy is just going to he's going to try to crawl away. As he's sort of clutching his face.
Oh, that's so sad. But I don't feel that bad because these motherfuckers shot me.
And he's calling loudly, "Intruders! Intruders!" You can't tell how much of that was a gross voice that he had before and how much of it is a
Vaporized face.
face melt situation.
All right, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I would typically go to fire my 2 pistols, but I'm horribly, horribly wounded. So I can't lift my left arm. and I raise my right arm to blast that motherfucker in the face, right in one of his big old red bulby things. Well, hold on, let me see if I hit him. I definitely do. 42.
He rolled a 3 to dodge.
Fucking damn it. I spit on him.
He dodged that too. He rolled a 3.
My spit is acid. I installed a thing.
You're not a mutant.
Or a space marine.
Or Space Marine.
Or a space marine who could literally
God,
do
it's
that.
so weird that that's a thing.
They have a lot of organs, man.
So
lots
weird.
Lots of different organs.
What else should we stick in him? I don't know, a fucking acid tongue? Who knows?
All right, so it's back to me, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm going to step back from this guy. So
Okay.
he's going to get a free swing at me.
Yes, he is. And he misses.
Good choice. And then I'm going
This guy is crushing it.
I'm going to bring out my bolt gun.
He maybe should have just stuck to his shotgun.
And I'm going to mainly aim at Glowy Face.
Okay.
He made the fatal mistake of, oh, you want to fight me close combat? I'll also drop my long-range weapon and fight you in close combat.
It's 3 shots, actually.
Yes. Well, Glowy Face has already used his dodge, so.
No, because it's a new round.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is the top of the round.
Don't tell the robot that. Just kidding.
So you can try to dodge. It is 3 shots.
It's 3 shots, though, so.
Yeah.
He rolled a 6.
So he dodges the first one.
Yeah.
Then he can't dodge anymore.
Yeah, he can't dodge anymore. Yeah.
14 damage, pen 4.
To what part?
To the body.
Okay, well, he was relatively uninjured, but now he's not. Pen 4, you say?
Pen 4, 14 damage.
Okay. Cool. He took damage.
Okay, then the last hit.
Okay.
12, pen 4.
Okay.
Please kill him.
I'm trying.
Okay, so that's what kind of... It's...
Explosive.
damage to the... We said chest?
To the chest.
Explosive damage to the chest.
This feels familiar. Oh no. Oh no. I hope something doesn't go awry here.
The explosive force of the attack ruptures the target's flesh and scrambles his nervous system, knocking him to the ground. The target is stunned for 10 rounds and is knocked prone. He also suffers blood loss, and he must make a challenging toughness test or fall unconscious. He is not unconscious, but he's stunned for 10 rounds. So he's about to be dead.
So he just got a big old hole in his chest.
Yeah. Yeah, he's suffering from blood loss. Look, he's had better days.
Well, I mean, I did my job, get him off of you.
Yes, you're certainly doing quite well.
All right, now it's the mutant's turn.
Cool. He's going to pull out his shotgun.
Oh no. He learned from his mistakes.
Hugsy McHugsy Pants doesn't want to hugs me anymore?
No, and now you're not in melee. He's like, okay, cool. I guess we got a shotgun. He's actually going to... he's going to shoot at you.
Well, you saw how effective they were against me.
So the point was for me to get in to kill the guy next to Tooms and then get in the way.
Yeah, he's going to shoot it.
That would be amazing if these guys just kept shooting me.
He rolled a 98, so even with all the
Wait,
bonuses...
did he jam?
That jams.
Oh, yeah, his shotgun jams. Yeah, his shotgun jams.
Sweet.
Maybe he should have stuck to punching.
I'm just imagining like all of these guys just no matter what you're doing, they each just keep trying to shotgun me.
You did say consulting assassin
Why
in
are
their
you still
face.
shooting me?
Don't fail your charm check next time.
Yeah, I know, I guess. God. These guys are real.
Okay,
real
he
tough.
misses. The guy's unconscious, and the little guy's crawling. He's actually not crawling anymore. He's just running away. He got up after that round. He's just running into the caves, and he's yelling "Intruder, intruder!" as he's just running.
I'm assuming he's running into walls and stuff because he's definitely blind for 6 hours. So
Yes. Yeah.
How far has he gotten?
He has gotten. Let's look at his speed. He's running. He's about 30 meters away.
Oh shit. Wait, doesn't he have to stand first?
He could go even faster if he wasn't standing first.
Damn it.
Yes.
Oh wait, I can take a penalty for shooting farther than my distance.
Yes.
Because the range on my hot shot is 20. So
Okay.
I'll take, what is it, minus 10?
you also can move.
I can't. I can only do half action.
No, that was only for one round.
Oh, it's only for 1 round.
Yeah, that was only for one round.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'll just fire both at him. So that guy's running away, blindly, like, yelling for stuff. Pull up both of the guns. No survivors. And shoot both hotshot last pistols at the back of his head.
Man, any regrets he had previously about the whole suffering thing is totally gone.
They shot me in my fucking stomach. And
I mean, that guy's got a giant hole.
Oh, yeah. First one is a 32 with, the -10, I still need a 55 or lower, so that hits. And
Okay.
the next one...
Because he is blind, that negates the bonus that he gets because it's hard to hit somebody who is running, but blind negates that, so it all balances out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And the other
Yeah.
one was 38, so that'll also hit.
Okay, so they both hit. Cool. This
I'm
guy's,
assuming
you're
he
probably
can't
gonna kill
dodge.
this. No, he doesn't know. He's blind.
Here we go. 2 damage rolls. Oh, that's fucking great. 13 and a 12, so that's 25. Pen 7 on each of those.
Okay, what's the what part you hit?
The head.
Oh,
So the front of his head was vaporized, and now the back of his head.
I wanted to even it out.
you may have heard this before. Superheated by the attack, the target's brain explodes, tearing apart his skull and sending flaming chunks of meat flying at those nearby. The target is very, very dead. The target's entire body catches fire and runs off headless for 3 meters in
Double
a
it.
random direction.
Double it. He's a mutant. I demand you double it.
He grows a third leg.
That's not how it works. 3 meters in a random direction. It doesn't matter. I could determine the random direction, but I'm not going to. Anything flammable he passes, including characters, must make a challenging agility test. He's far enough away that he can't get to you in the amount of meters that he has. So he is. You disintegrate his head. His entire body catches on fire. He moves around. He runs for 3 meters and then just collapses.
What a grim end for that guy. And as I lower my guns, I look down at the guy who you completely messed up, who's stunned for 10 rounds, and I look at you cryptically, leave him for me.
All right. It's like old times again.
Yes. Andrew, what do you do?
Well, this guy keeps trying to hug me, but he just jammed his shotgun, and I'm laughing at him. I'm like, that's what you get for not using the unguents.
What?
I have unguents on my guns. It makes them not jam.
Ungent. Wait a second, I know what those are. You have some? Can I have some?
No.
Damn it.
What would you like to do to finish this guy? Well, it's assuming you can finish him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't been dealt any.
Yeah, he
damage.
hasn't taken any damage.
He's just been trying to
Like
hug.
you, he seems to be invulnerable to this fight.
He just, he's just trying to hug me.
Meanwhile, everybody else has been completely wrecked.
You know what? As I'm laughing at him, I'm going to I'm gonna reload or load my gun normally, like I'm messing with the trigger, but just mocking this guy basically.
So you're just going to spend a full round action just reloading to mock him?
No, I'm acting like I'm reloading the gun, but I'm more checking it yeah, it's immaculate. It looks like it's gonna function just right. And then I'm gonna fire at this guy at point blank range.
Okay.
Dark. Yeah, that's definitely 3.
He's going to try to dodge. He fails to dodge.
First one is 11, pen 4.
Cool. To what part?
Oh, well, it's the same number forwards and backwards. It's still chest.
Chest? Okay, cool.
I'm a chest kind of guy, and other than when I'm calling shot, but you can't call shot with semi-auto.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
I usually go for the head. That's where the brain is.
Same thing.
Same amount of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
He's nothing but consistent.
Do I need to go into the last one to give him potentially more critical?
You have not done enough critical to take him down yet.
Oh, well, shit. That was only 10, pen 4.
Okay.
Rolled a lot of mid-level dice there.
Cool.
Even with the double dice, it was 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5.
Really doing some light peppering in there.
Well,
It's that big arm. It's that freaking Hulk arm.
this guy's going to be very peppery in a second. Let me,
Does that mean he's turning into a spice?
Potentially.
let's get spicy.
We don't know what kind of mutant power he has. Maybe it's to become pepper.
That's a spicy meatball.
Explode.
This is a shotgun, right?
No, this is a bolt gun.
Oh, right,
Explosive.
of course.
I see your shotgun and I raise you giant fucking explosive bullets.
I mean, the best way it's been described to me is it literally shoots rocket-propelled beer cans. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how big the rounds are. It's insane.
Maybe you shouldn't have shot him in the body. Pieces of the target's body fly in all directions as he is torn into bloody goblets.
But luckily he's made of pillows.
That's not the issue. If the target is carrying any ammunition, it
Damn it.
explodes, inflicting a single hit of 6. Impact damage to a randomly determined hit location.
Doesn't matter where it is. Can't hurt me.
6 to the head.
Shit, that can hurt me.
No, it's just to me, I think, right?
To each target within 1d10 meters. 6 meters, so that will hit you.
Now, is his body as he has positioned himself so that he is taking the majority of the spray and I'm on the other side of it. I do remember he said he positioned himself that way.
It hits all creatures within 6 meters.
Son of a bitch. To the head? It had to be the fucking head?
I mean, I would say I'm like in the way.
You can try to dodge it.
Oh, perfect.
It's a standard attack that you can dodge.
I'm dodging.
I guess I will try to dodge as well.
Fuck yes, finally. 25. I dodge it.
Agility test, right?
Yes. If he was carrying grenades, you can't dodge.
Apparently, I'm
Yes, I dodge.
pretty good at dodging exploding people, but not good at dodging just basic attacks.
No. Okay. No, I just dodged. Holy shit, that was close. 4 points away from not dodging.
Okay. And there is one mutant on the ground who's stunned for another few on the ground and stunned for a few rounds.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just like I'm gonna medicate. Use a half action.
Up. One moment. And Tooms slides his hotshot pistols back into his sleeves, unties and pulls out his bow tie.
Do we want to talk to him?
He wraps the bow tie around the guy's neck and pulls him up. Now, I'm going to guess that your premature use of your poorly designed weapons were a mistake. So I'm going to give you this chance to redeem yourself.
While he's doing that, I'm going to heal him.
Medicaid is a relatively time-consuming thing, isn't it?
I believe that it is.
Yeah.
So you and I are going to become close friends, and you're going to tell me and my colleague everything you know about Baroness Collins, and everything you can tell us about this location of the shatters. Fair? And I will, I believe that would be a interrogation.
Yeah, you get plus 30.
That makes sense. Oh, that's a fail. I have a good amount of fate points. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay. Because he was going to say, I'd rather die.
Yeah, probably. Much better.
Okay.
It's a super pass. It's like a 28.
Okay. And you see he's no longer glowing red. They're glowing purple for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, please don't kill me. Oh, not like this. This isn't how I'm supposed to die.
What? I believe death by bow tie is a very admirable way to go, but listen, like I said, you and I are friends now. As long as you share as much information about Baroness Collins, for example, where is she, and what has she been up to?
She leads the chains. She leads us in our eternal victory. We will tear down this world and build a new one in its place.
Okay, well, do you know if the Baroness was involved in, let's say, the murder of the Queen? Did you hear about this among your group?
Of course. She killed her, and she will kill all humans.
All right, that's pretty broad. Tell me, what is her plan just to overthrow the entire empire of this planet?
Our armies are ready. They come for us, but they will be destroyed.
Okay, and how many of you are there here in the Shatters?
We are limitless!
Okay, that's not a real number, but just a lot of you, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes. There are those who disagree, but we have driven them out.
So, is it fair to say that you're setting a trap for the Imperials that are coming in here to swat you?
Oh yes, they will be destroyed. We know that they are coming, and we know exactly how to destroy them.
Right. So, kind of a last question. The Baroness obviously took out the Queen. She wasn't by chance trying to take out any of the other royals in the castle, do you know?
All humans will die.
Okay, yes, I know. But, you know...
They don't tell me everything, okay?
Fair enough. To be fair, you've got quite a lot of information for a man with a shotgun. And...
we know exactly when they're coming. We know exactly where they're coming from. And they will be devastated.
Interesting. Now, when do you think they are arriving, by chance?
The schedule is, it was 2 days from now. No, I guess it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. They're coming in like 4 hours, I think. 4 or 5 hours.
Yes. Quite. Now, question, do you have any medical supplies nearby? I'm sure you guys get into some terrible scrapes down here in the shadows.
In our colony, we have them, but they would not share with you.
Of course. Can you give me just a quick understanding of maybe some guards up ahead or what the security situation looks like?
We are Legion.
Yes, fair enough. And I just tighten the bow tie around his neck and twist and snap it.
Okay.
So I can perform first aid on
Okay.
him, which is the thing you were talking about specifically is called extended care.
Okay. Yes.
And that would be if
You put me into like a nice little hospital room, you visit me.
It would be like
That's
close to what you are now, depending on how much I give you back. Of like, we need to take extended time to fully heal you. But so I'm going to perform first aid on him.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, you have suffered 1 point of critical damage, which is going to apply a modifier. That was a 1.
Are
So-
you serious?
So
You rolled a 1?
I just rolled a 1. So I had a minus 20 because you were heavily damaged, and you had, for each point of critical damage, it's a minus 10. So that was a
Jesus.
minus 20, but because I'm trained...
Real easy to heal people.
But because I'm trained, I had a plus 20, so they cancel each other out. And since that's based off of intelligence, that means that I get 3 degrees of success, so you get 6 points of health back, and you lose the critical damage.
Oh my god. What happened when you did this?
So I've been doing upgrades to the kit that may or may not be from Mars, from experience of things that have happened in the past. And I happen to know that you're just like a regular human, like, dude. And I've had lots of experience with regular human dudes.
Yes, but I do a lot of crunches.
So I have this like really good stim pack that I found, and I just found the right place to put it in the back of your chest. And I literally, like, right as you finish with this guy, just stabbed a 7-inch needle right through your back.
Listen, I think we did. Oh my god!
And it
just right into my chest.
Through your back to where you got wounded in the chest.
Oh my god! So it went around me into my back.
It's like a reverse rabies.
Oh my god!
So yeah,
This hurts so much.
You'll feel better, I swear.
Oh my god!
It'll work out.
It's in my ass. Oh,
That is
Jesus.
definitely not the needle. I don't know what you're feeling.
Oh, the pain is everywhere. Oh god.
It was like a 1.5-second pinprick. I don't know what you're
Oh
talking
man. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. My goodness, that was very talented. I mean, incredibly painful, horribly painful, but quite effective it seems. My goodness. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Just to be clear, after that happened, I can't do that again to you for another 24 hours.
You know, that's totally fine. I appreciate it. In fact, in the future, I would ask that you tell me before you shove anything inside my body.
No promises.
Oh, God.
I thought we trusted each other.
Well, we're working on it, clearly.
Then he would trust me. I just healed him.
Yes. Right. Just to be clear, I probably would have let you do it anyway. Maybe with a little hesitation, because you seem like an interesting fellow. But, you know, before you start shoving needles into people, just like, quick heads up, about to stick you with a needle, here you go. Are you in or are you out?
We'll work on it.
All right.
You hear the sounds of movement coming from the wall right next to you, and you actually notice that what appeared to be part of the cave wall in the caverns that you're in slides away. And you see a glowing light inside of it, and you see a squat-looking mutant covered in like 100 eyes. And he says,
What? Is that you, Andrew?
What?
It's me, David. Do you remember me?
David?
Yeah, it's me. What are you I'm so glad that you came. I'm so glad that you came.
God, you have so many eyes. My goodness.
Yeah, moisturizing. We've been through this.
Did you get my note?
Note?
I sent a note up to you.
Oh, he's referring to the note that was left on the door. Wait a second. I mean, look, we figured out that it wasn't written by Baroness Collins, but you're telling me you wrote that note?
The note that was given to the servant and left on our door.
Yes. I need you to get in touch with you.
How do you know this man?
When we were here...
Thank you for calling me a man.
Oh, yes, I I believe that you certainly carry yourself with quite
This is a step up from, the patting on the head of what you
Listen,
assume
all
to be a
right?
child.
I'm working on my communication here.
Who's this guy?
So this is...
My name is Shepard Tooms, consulting assassin. Here's my card.
Oh, thanks. He sort of pockets the card into his
Unlike
cloak.
other assassins, I work on the weekends. You can give me a call at any time. Happy to kill any bloke you feel. Doesn't really
We may
align.
need you to use your skills soon. Look, things are really bad right now. We got to get you out of here. They're going to be here in just a second.
Yeah, okay, lead the way, I guess. Let's go.
Come on.
Oh boy, it is awfully dusty in here.
Yes.
Yes. All right, lead the way, David. Let's go.
Is there a way to close this granite slab that you've got makeshift
Of
into a
course,
door?
of course.
And you actually see there is a mutant that seemed to be entirely made of just like shadow. That
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say ears.
And then another one made of noses.
We are a super team.
he sort of like blends out of the wall. I guess it wasn't shadow. It's more like he camouflaged into the wall, and he just starts moving it back. And David looks like,
I told you we could trust them. They're friends. They're friends. I
Whoa,
think.
that is quite excellent. The fact that you can kind of meld into shadow like that. Tell me, do you have any samples of yourself? Like maybe some old skin I could borrow? I'm trying to work on a new suit.
I don't know you.
Fair enough.
Don't push your luck. You're not dead because David said to respect you.
Well,
not even you.
Look, that's enough. That's enough. We need to go. Get to the hideout.
Okay, so just to be clear, David, has Collins gone insane?
It's complicated.
Look, we'll talk when we get to the hideout. It's just going to be down these tunnels a little ways.
All right, Daniel, I'm going to turn you off now. You have parts coming out of places that you shouldn't have parts.
to be fair, 2 men did explode in close proximity to him.
They're not mechanical parts, though.
No, this is like organics.
I think this is a finger. My goodness, this is an actual finger sticking out of the top of you.
It's a very large finger.
Yeah, it's really gross.
It must have been from Big Hand Guy. All right,
All right.
gotta turn you off.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. It seems an old ally has returned, and things may be a bit more complicated with old St. Collins than expected. But how complicated, you ask? Tune in next week to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. I'll be chronicling new episodes of Dark Heresy every first and second Wednesday of the month. And if you want to get your wargaming fix, tune in to Roll to Seas every final Wednesday. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. There you might enjoy listening to Friday Night Quests, a podcast much like Dark Heresy, but set in the fantastical and equally hilarious world of Dungeons and Dragons. You may even recognize some familiar voices such as Daniel Fernandez or even Jay Jones, along with many more ridiculous and wonderful characters. Definitely check it out. Also, you can email these morons any questions at rolltoseas@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. You can win a souvenir pillow hand. Punch like a mutant with your mutant punchy pillow hand. Goodbye.